Hi everyone, my name is Mary and welcome back to Quinn Ink. Today on Quinn Ink we are going to do the Batman blanket 4.2 wing section. So this is what it looks like, and I have already crocheted it, so here it is right here. Okay, and so the tools that you're going to need are going to be a yellow ball of yarn, a black one, and on top of that a blue one. Now I already recorded the whole entire video, so I'm actually out of the blue, and in section 4.3 we will be using the Red Heart Super Saver, and the name is called Turk or Turquoise. So we will be using this in 4.3. I don't have any more of this blue. This blue was called Daft, D-E-F-T blue. And so if you want to get more, you can. I couldn't find it. You can also do light blue as well, so sorry about that. So we went to a brighter color. Hopefully it looks really good. So this is what 4.2 looks like. So let's go ahead and get started. And also don't forget to grab your 5.5 millimeter hook, your balls of yarn, and let's get started on the video. Alrighty, so in order to start section 4.2, don't forget to make a slip knot and grab your 5.5 millimeter hook. And according to my graph, it states that we are going to do 9 yellow foundation double crochets, not single. So you're going to put your slip knot on your hook. You're going to wrap your yarn around your hook and make a chain. Wrap your yarn around your hook and make a second chain. And then you're going to wrap your yarn around your hook, go into the first chain from the first chain that we just made right here. Grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook. Grab your working yarn and make a chain. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. That'll make a chain and a double crochet. I'll do that one more time. Wrap your yarn around your hook. Go into that stitch right next to your yarn tail. Always remember the foundation double crochet is always worked on the bottom. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over to make that chain. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2 to make your double crochet. I am going to make 9 of these. When I come back, then we will transition to the black section. Alrighty, so I am back and I made 8 foundation double crochets. So if you flip it up and count your stitches on the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to make the 9th one, and we're going to transition to the black yarn, which I have the slip knot right here ready to go. So we're going to yarn over, go into that stitch where my fingers are right down here at the bottom, grab the working yarn and pull through, grab the working yarn to make a chain, grab the working yarn and only pull through 2 of those yellow stitches. These last 2 stitches we're going to drop the yellow yarn, pick up the black one, put it on our hook, and put it through those 2 yellow stitches. Pull on the yellow yarn, find your black yarn tail and your working yellow yarn, and make a double knot. To secure the black yarn, don't make it too tight, but not too loose as well. There we go. Okay, you're going to drop that yellow yarn. If you need to, you can hold it with your fingers. Try and get it out of the way. and the black yarn tail as well. And always remember that your hook is always going to be on the bottom, which will be on the top once we're done, and we will flip it up. Alrighty, so you're going to yarn over, go into that yellow stitch, grab your black working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn, make a chain, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Now that we have made, this will now be 10, you'll make 10 more to make 20 foundation double crochets. I am going to make those 20 foundation double crochets. When I am done, I will come back and show you what to do next. Alrighty, so I'm back and I made 19. I just need to make one more. And one thing I always suggest is when you make your foundation double crochets, always make sure to count your stitches. So we're going to flip up our work. I like to pull my hook out so it's not in the way, and count my stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, so that's 20 foundation double crochets as we have right here in the graph that you see. We are going to, now we're on row 1, so I always count this as row 1, the foundation double crochets. We're working now on row number 2, so we're going to chain 1 and double crochet back to where that yellow was. Okay, so now that you have your work flipped up, don't forget to chain 1 and double crochet into the very first stitch. Double crochet into the next stitch and all the way across until you get one stitch before the end, and then I will show you how to do the transition. I will be back shortly. Alrighty, I'm back and I made it one stitch before the transition. So you're going to yarn over, go into your stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop. Grab your working yarn and only go through 2 of those stitches. Drop your black yarn, it's going to stay here for the moment. Pick up your yellow yarn right here. Excuse me. Yarn over and pull through 2 of the stitches. Pull on that black yarn to secure it. Yarn over, pick up the fake stitch, pick up the regular stitch. Grab your working yarn and pull through, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Okay, you're going to double crochet in yellow to the end, and then you're going to chain 1, and I will meet you right back here where this yellow stitch is to show you what to do next. Alrighty, so I am back. We are on row number 3, and according to our graph on row number 3, which we are right here where the transition is, we're going to pick up our black yarn and we're going to move it 7 stitches to right here and do a transition to black, and then double crochet 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 stitches, because as you can see we're doing this staircase effect right here. So what you're going to do is grab your black working yarn and put it right on top of the stitches like this. Yarn over and go into that stitch. Make sure it is on top of your stitch. Grab your working yarn and pull through. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Pull on it a little bit. Make sure you keep it on top for 7 stitches, okay? just like you see me here, even if you have to hold it with your fingers as you're double crocheting. And every once in a while kind of pull on it to make sure it's in between your stitches. So right now I have 3,
4, 5, 6,
and this one is number 7. And this is where we're going to do the transition right here for number 7. So yarn over, go into the stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and only pull through 2, drop the yellow, pick up that black, kind of tug on it a little bit, that way it's secure and you don't notice that we had to move it through the stitches. Yarn over and pull through the yellow, grab the yellow and pull on it to kind of secure it, yarn over and double crochet to the end. Okay, and that will actually, I am sorry, it keeps tugging. The yarn keeps tugging on itself. There we go. And then that way we are done with row number 3. And yes, your yarn is going to tug big time. As you can see with mine, it is starting to get tangled. And when that happens, the black, when you're crocheting with the yellow will pull and bring the black with it, the black yarn. It's a little bit irritating. So with this one, take your time and don't rush through this one. So now we're on row number 3. Yes, we just finished row number 3. We're working now on row number 4. Okay. So now we're going to chain 1, turn our work, double crochet into the first stitch, and double crochet until we get to the yellow section. As you can see, it's pulling right there. And then when we get to this yellow section, we're going to yarn over, go into the stitch, grab our working yarn, pull up a loop, grab our working yarn and pull through 2, drop that black yarn, pick up our yellow one now, yarn over and pull through 2, pull on that black yarn a little bit to secure it, yarn over, pick up the fake stitch, go into the stitch, grab your working yarn and pull through, grab your working yarn and pull through 2 without splitting it like I just did, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Double crochet until you get to the end for number 4, chain 1 for number 5, double crochet, and I will meet you right back here for row number 5. Alrighty, so I'm back and I'm 1 stitch before the transition on row number 5. Alright, so yarn over, go into your stitch, grab your working yarn, pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, drop your yellow, pick up your black yarn, yarn over, and finish off that double crochet with the black yarn. Yarn over, pick up the fake stitch, pick up the regular stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, double crochet to the end. We're gonna stop right there for 1 second because we have the 3 rows of black that we will see on the graph here. So there is the 3 rows of black, and it looks like it's gonna go straight into the transition of the yellow right there for row number 6. So actually what we should have done, So I'm going to pull these stitches out. I apologize. Okay, so we're going to grab our yellow yarn and we're going to put that on top of our stitches because that needs to come with us. So we're going to yarn over, pick up the black stitch, go into the stitch, grab the yellow, the regular stitch and the fake stitch, pull these two out of the way, grab your working yarn and pull through, grab your working yarn and pull through two, grab your working yarn and pull through two. Make sure your yellow yarn is going to be on top of your stitches just like that. So when you double crochet in black, your yellow yarn is in between your stitches right there. We are going to double crochet to the end. So this is the end. Now we're going to yarn over, go into the stitch, grab our working yarn, pull up a loop, grab our working yarn and pull through two. Drop the black yarn, pick up the yellow, pull on it a little, tug on it a tad, yarn over and pull through, pull on that black yarn, chain one, and turn your work. Double crochet into that very first stitch. Now you are going to take your scissors. I wanted to secure that double crochet. Take your scissors. Let me grab mine real quick. Here we go. And you're going to cut off this black yarn. We're going to use this again in another section, and it's coming up here very, very quickly. So we're going to pick this graph back up. So we're going to double crochet in yellow all the way across for row number 6. We're going to pick up that black yarn once we get to the end of row number 6, going into row number 7. I am going to double crochet in yellow for row number 6. I will meet you at the end of row number 6, one stitch before the end, to do the transition of black, and then we'll go from there. Alrighty, so I'm back, and I am one stitch, and then I'm done with row number 6. So we're going to yarn over, go into that last stitch, grab our working yarn and pull up a loop, grab our working yarn and pull through two. Drop the yellow. I do have the black yarn ready, and so I have a slip knot. We're going to put that onto our hook, and then you're going to pull through those yellow stitches, and then you're going to pull nice and tight on the yellow to secure it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to chain one that will also secure it. And now we're going to turn our work this way, and we are now going to bring that yellow yarn with us. Where is it? Here it is. We're going to bring this with us. Because according to the graph, let's put that down for a second. According to the graph, we need to double crochet in black 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 times, and then back into the yellow, as you can see, for row number 7. So this is 5. That was row number 6 in the yellow, and now we're on row number 7. Okay, so I'm going to pick up that yellow and try and put it onto our stitches as best as we can. Yarn over, go into that first stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Pull on the yellow. Now we're going to double crochet 6, and then we'll drop our yellow yarn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And here we are with 6. So yarn over, go into your stitch, grab your working yarn, pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, drop that black yarn and pick up the yellow. Grab your working yarn and pull through. Pull down on the black yarn. Yarn over and double crochet into that next stitch. Double crochet in yellow till you get to the end. Chain 1 and double crochet back for row number 8. I will meet you right back here for row number 8. Okay, so we're back. We're on row number 8, as you can see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So now we're going to do that transition into the black. So yarn over, go into your stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, drop the yellow and pick up the black, yarn over and pull through, pull down on that yellow to secure it, yarn over, pick up your fake stitch, pick up your regular stitch, grab your working yarn and pull through, grab your working yarn and pull through, and grab your working yarn and pull through. Sorry about that. If you heard that in the background, that was my cat. She's probably messing around in the back. Now you want to double crochet in black. And it looks like if we pick this up, so we're at 5, 6, 7, 8. This is going to be the last black one of this row. And then we're going to change to blue. Now before we go any further, this is all that I have left of this light blue. We are now going to change the color to this one. And if you're wondering what this is, I went to the store the other night. I got Red Heart Super Saver. It is 7 ounces, 198 grams, 364 yards. And the color that I ended up getting was called Turca. Okay, so it's a turquoise. If you would like, you can change to a completely different color. The store was out of this one. This is Red Heart, and this was called Daft, D-E-F-T, blue. And so I could not find this color anymore, so I ended up going brighter. So we are going to be changing it to this color instead of this blue color, just to let you know. You can also change to a light blue or a darker blue. So we are going to double crochet to the end. I apologize since I could not find this blue color. So we're going to have a little bit lighter blue. I think it will look great in our project. Alright, so we are now at the end. You're going to yarn over, go into your stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, pick up the blue yarn, put it onto your hook, yarn over to finish off that double crochet, grab your black working yarn and your blue yarn tail, and we are going to make a double knot. If you're wondering what that tapping is, that is my watch right here. Turn it over. There we go. Sorry about that. Alright, so now we have the blue attached. You're going to chain 1, turn your work, and we are now going to double crochet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to take that black yarn with us to do this bar section of the black. So yarn over, go into that stitch, grab your working yarn, pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Double crochet 6, so that's 2, 3, 4, oh, we forgot to pick up the black. I am very sorry. Alright, so pick up the black yarn right here and put it on top of your stitch. yarn over, go into the stitch, make sure your black yarn is inside, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, grab your working yarn and pull through 2 for a double crochet, pull on that black yarn a little bit to secure it, double crochet in blue, and make sure your black yarn is on top of your stitches.
3, 4, 5.
And the very last one is going to be number 6. This is your transition. Yarn over. I'm really sorry, I have no clue what that banging is, so sorry about that. Yarn over, go into your stitch, grab your working yarn, pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, drop your blue yarn, pick up your black yarn, pull on it a tad, grab your working yarn and pull through both of those blue stitches to finish off the double crochet, pull on that blue yarn, put it behind you, and now we're going to yarn over, pick up the yellow stitch and put it on top because that's going to come with us. Yarn over, go into your stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. We're going to drop our work for just 1 second. So we're going to double crochet in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 double crochets. I will meet you back in 7 double crochets in black. Don't forget to put your yellow yarn on top. You are taking that with you. So we have 1, so you just need 6. I would say double crochet 5, and I'll be back in just a few seconds. Alrighty, so I'm back and I did 6 stitches, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have the yellow with us. So this is number 7 because we needed to make 7. So yarn over, go into your stitch, grab your working yarn, pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Drop your black yarn because that one's going to stay here. Pick up your yellow one, pull on it a little bit. If you pull on it too tight over here, as you can see, this part right here is pulling. You don't want to do that. Just pull on it just enough so it's not too loose. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Leave the black yarn here. Don't forget to pull on that to tighten it. Yarn over and double crochet in yellow into the next stitch. Double crochet until you get to the end of the row. We're going to put this down for just 1 moment and find out which row we're on. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 rows. So let's take a look and see where we are. So we just finished this first row right here. This is number 9. We're going to double crochet in yellow. Chain 1, double crochet in yellow, and then I'll meet you back here on row number 10 for the transition. Alrighty, so I'm back. We are on row number 10, right at that transition that I told you I would meet you at. So you're going to yarn over, go into your stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, drop your yellow yarn, pick up your black yarn, yarn over and pull through the 2 yellow, grab your yellow yarn and pull tight so that way it tightens the yarn, yarn over, pick up the fake, pick up the regular stitch, grab your working yarn and pull through, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Double crochet until you're 1 stitch before the transition, and I will meet you back in just a minute for row number 10. Alrighty, so we're back and now it's time to do the transition from black to blue. Yarn over, go into the stitch, grab your working yarn, pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Pick up your blue yarn now, yarn over, pull through the black stitches to finish off the double crochet, grab your black working yarn and pull on that just to tighten it, yarn over, pick up the fake, pick up the stitch, grab your working yarn and pull through, grab your working yarn, pull through 2, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Double crochet to the end. Sorry. Double crochet in blue to the end, chain 1, double crochet back, and let's pick up our chart. So we're on row number 10. So when you get to the end right here, you're going to chain 1 and double crochet in blue. I'll meet you right back here at this section on row number 11, right where the transition is, and show you how to pick up that black yarn and take it with us to the next section. Alrighty, so I'm back and we are now on row number 11, right where that transition is. So you'll double crochet into your stitch. You will not transition to the black because this is not a transition. This is where we're going to pick up the black stitch right here. We're going to put it on top of our stitches and double crochet to hold that. And then you'll keep double crocheting. Make sure your working yarn, as you can see, is right on top of your stitches. You can hold that with your finger as you double crochet. And we are double crocheting all the way to this stitch right here. So I will meet you right here for another transition. Alrighty, so I made it to that stitch right here. This is going to be your transition to black, not yellow. So now what you're going to do is, since we're on number 11, and it looks like, let's put this down for a second. Since we're on row number 11, row 11 is right here, and keep going across. It looks like the yellow is done. So we are done with row, the yellow row for row number 10. And on row number 11, it's just going to be the black yarn and the blue yarn. Okay, so let's grab our scissors and let's cut this off. Alrighty, so let's grab the yellow, put our scissors through, and just cut. There we go. So you're done with the yellow for the next 10 rows. More like 9 rows. Okay, so let's get back to the transition. So you are still going to yarn over, or you're going to double crochet over this black yarn for the transition. So yarn over, go into your stitch, make sure your black yarn is on top of your stitch, grab your blue working yarn, pull up a loop. Grab your blue working yarn and pull through 2. Drop the blue, pick up your black one, pull on it a little bit, not too much, yarn over and pull through the blue stitches, pull on that blue stitch and put it down, yarn over and double crochet in black into the next stitch, and we're going to double crochet to the end of this row. Okay, so we are at the end of the row. We're going to double crochet into that very last stitch on the end. We're going to chain 1, and we're going to turn our work, and we're going to double crochet in black. And this is row number 12 that we are on now. And I am just going to double crochet until I get to the end. Alright, so here we are at the transition. So we're going to yarn over, go into our stitch, grab our working yarn and pull up a loop, grab our working yarn and pull through 2, drop your black yarn and pick up your blue one. Yarn over and go through both stitches, pull on that black yarn, yarn over, pick up the fake, pick up the regular stitch, grab your working yarn and pull through, grab your working yarn and pull through, grab your working yarn and pull through. Now that we are on row number 12, we are done with our black yarn. We're going to grab our scissors again and we're going to cut this. Okay. You are done with your black yarn now. The only yarn you will now need is going to be your blue one. And if we pick up our graph right here, we're on 10, 11, and this is number 12 right here. And as you can see as we go across, we just finished this black row right here in black yarn. We're going to go across, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and keep double crocheting in blue all the way until row number 20. I am going to do all of that. I'm going to double crochet all these blue rows. I will meet you back at row number 20 and we will finish off the video. So see it in a few minutes for you. It will be a second. For me it'll be probably about 10 or 15 minutes. Okay, see you then. Alrighty everyone, I'm back and I made it to row number 20 and I have one last stitch to do. So let's get that one double crocheted, and then let's grab our scissors real quick and let's cut our yarn. And then I'm going to count all the rows for you. Don't forget to yarn over and pull through. That will secure it for you so it won't come out. Alright, so let's count these rows real quick. Okay, so we have, I'll do it in yellow so you can see it better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 will be right here, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and this was row number 20. Alrighty, so we are going to finish off this video. Here's the outro. Thank you everyone for watching this wonderful video and coming back and participating. This is what 4.2, I believe, is what we're on. Yep, here we go. So this is 4.2, the Batman wing section. So this would be section 4, part 2. We are almost done with the wing. Once these 4 parts of section 4 are done, we will move on to the middle section and it'll go a little more quicker. So once we're done with section 4, I will show a video of what the wing section looks like. I'll show you both left and right sections because that's what I'm working on right now. So once I work on one of these and I have one, then I work on the second one. And then we will work on the middle section. Hopefully we will be done with this really shortly. I'm so sorry I'm taking so long on these videos. Again, I am working an extern and I'm working a second job, so I'm trying to get these out as quickly as possible. But I appreciate every single one of you for tuning in, commenting, and liking the videos. I will see you next time for wing section, the Batman blanket wing section 4.3. Again, this was the Batman blanket wing section 4.2. Bye-bye.